channel. My name is Ed Wong. I operate urban survival systems and modern Cimande. Today we'll be focusing on Impact Disarms 2 with the topics on movement and positioning. So the idea of movement comes from using long swords. So what you want to do basically is follow the force. So following force is basically coming behind the arc of the strike. If I don't move my feet, this is what it looks like. Once you have the idea of movement down, what you want to work on and focus next is positioning yourself. By putting yourself in a good position, you enact predictability in your opponent and limit his options. So to reiterate, what you want to do is, if you're engaged in a street assault, is to go preemptive. Okay? The best disarm is not allowing him to put the knife in his hand in the first place. The second thing is, if you can't do that, then grab an equalizer, a chair, a trash can, even bring out your own belt to engage. And if both those options are exhausted, then you need to engage empty hand. Here are a few things that you may not want to do. What you don't want to do is you don't want to block. Because if you block, it gives him a location of where I am, and he can counter off that. See? And by blocking, you haven't done anything to really stop the attack. He can still continue with his strikes or kicks, because this is only 10% of your problem. You still have 90% that you got to deal with. You also don't want to grab, because if you grab, you nullify your own weapons, okay, limiting your options. By also grabbing and focusing on grabbing and being fixated, you might end up missing the grab, and you end up grabbing the knife, okay, causing you to lose your fingers. The other thing is, if you grab, you actually allow him to go offensive on you right here. So what you want to do here is you want to move. So you want to move and get to good position. Okay, he feeds again, you move and get into good position. You move and get into an advantageous position. You move to get into that position, and you move here. Okay. The rule of thumb is usually a high attack, you go underneath. He does another high attack, backhand, you go underneath. If it's low, you want to go on top with a follow. You want to go on top. Okay. And what are you using to deflect? Primarily, you want to use the outside of your arm. Okay, nothing, because it's less vascular. Okay, anything in here is more vascular and dangerous. But it's good to be able to use all and different parts of your body, because you just never know what position you're going to be in when you're attacked. So although I'm using the outside of my arm, it's okay to also use your hands to do it. Your hands, okay, your hands, okay. But primarily focusing on the outside arm, but it's okay to use different parts of your body. So another reason why movement and positioning is also important is because of multiple attackers. Most criminals want to stack the odds in their favor. So they would bring a weapon to the game, but they would also bring a friend. And what would give them more the advantage is if he brought his friends and they all had weapons. So again, by blocking, when you have two attackers here, I mean, this is your destiny. Okay. By grabbing, you nullify your weapons, and again, this is your destiny. But if you focus on movement and positioning, look at how it can give you the advantage. So what I'm going to show you now are impact disarms, setting it up with the movements and positioning strategies that we've discussed. But feel free to add in your own system and styles of your choice at the end. So what I'm going to show now are basically following the force and positioning while you're extremely low on the ground or on your back. Okay. So you can also use your legs to follow the force. So follow the force, I get out of position, then I attack. I hope you liked the video. For more information, please visit us at www.uss-canada.ca, or please visit us at combatnetworkmagazine.com. You both attack at once. Right. Yep. Yeah, there you go.